Chuck was stranded on a deserted island, and his only companion turned out to be a volleyball with a smiling face. Though it was just a volleyball, it gave Chuck immense encouragement. He began attempting to start a fire by rubbing sticks together again. Through relentless effort, he finally succeeded this time. He screamed with excitement, and by evening, he was as happy as a child, gathered around the fire, enjoying the seafood barbecue he had long dreamed of. He shared his experiences with Wilson, who had long become his emotional anchor. Time flew by, and 4 years had passed in the blink of an eye. By now, Chuck's eyes were filled with determination, and his body bore the marks of time. Wilson, too, had changed in appearance. One day, Chuck was awakened by a strange noise. When he went outside to investigate, he found a piece of plastic panel. As he stared at it, a sudden gust of wind knocked it over, sparking an idea in his mind. If he waited for the wind to change direction and used the panel as a sail, he could escape the island. Without hesitation, he set to work building a raft. He gathered a large amount of wood and stripped tree bark to weave into ropes to secure the raft. However, even after using all the bark and even some old videotapes, the ropes were still insufficient. Desperate, he climbed to the top of the mountain where he had once left a rope. Now, that rope became his last hope. With the rope, the raft was soon completed. On the day the wind finally changed direction, Chuck made up his mind. He took Wilson and the unopened package with him, set sail on the raft, and once again encountered the massive wave that had capsized him before. But this time, he timed it perfectly and deployed the sail. After a grueling struggle, he finally broke free and escaped the island that had imprisoned him for 4 years. Yet, as he looked back at the island, a sense of reluctance washed over him, a bittersweet feeling no one else could understand. Thus, one man and one ball began their drift at sea. In the days that followed, Chuck drank rainwater when thirsty and caught fish when hungry. But one night, a fierce storm struck. The sail was torn away by the wind, and Chuck could only cling tightly to Wilson. Eventually, he fell unconscious. When he woke up, Wilson was gone, carried away by the waves. Chuck jumped into the water without hesitation, but he was powerless, watching helplessly as Wilson was swallowed by the waves. Losing the companion who had been with him for 4 years left Chuck heartbroken. He threw away the oar, ready to drift aimlessly. Just as he was about to give up, a cargo ship appeared on the horizon.